Okay, I have a threatening problem. I have braids in my hair because I have a bad haircut and I am hiding it in braids in my hair. But I also was small. I used to eat food when I couldn't pay for it myself. And then when I could pay for it myself, I couldn't pay for it myself. You didn't have any interest, but you had a lot of interest, and I would pay for food for myself. You're in the negative. I didn't pay for this either, but I will eat it. Drink it. Joellen Myroff wants to pay for food for herself in state of Oregon. Well, this is two ways wrong. If she's really SHUNNING in state of Oregon or long distance away from me, like long distance calling away from me, she could be that she has money and she's paying for food. But if she's paying for food when I'm not there, she's just paying for the permissions and population control. So she went all the way to a state of Oregon, or she went somewhere long distance calling away from myself, or a cell phone, wherever it is. Yeah. And she's paying for food to control the population of people that are elsewhere. She went somewhere to meet new people to pay them money to control the population of strangers for food. So what is she doing? Because why isn't she in Wisconsin or where I left her, which is the 6811 house? Why isn't she there? According to someone who answered the phone there named, well, I would call her Mrs. Myroff, but she's Bev, B-E-V, Mrs. Myroff to me, I guess. She didn't say Joellen was at the house. She gave me another phone number. It could have been a cell phone anywhere, but she said that's the number I could contact Joellen. Okay, but why? What about the money? You mean B-E-V, Bev, she let Joellen go all the way to away someplace to pay money to buy food. Do you know that Bev is the one who said, Mrs. Myroff to me, she said, Joellen doesn't have to work at the supermarket. It's a grocery store, but it's a supermarket. It's a small supermarket, Kohl's. She said, Joellen doesn't have to work at Kohl's. She's too young. And she didn't stop Joellen from working at Kohl's for a while, but Joellen did quit. And then she went away, and she's doing don't know what, like paying for food now. She's a teacher paying for food after she was working in a supermarket to pay for food? Or what? I don't follow Joellen that she doesn't work in the supermarket so that I can have money from the bank to pay for that I work. Because Joellen quit a job, and I don't think it's paid for that she quit working at Kohl's, and then she left the 6811 house, according to Mrs. Myroff. She's not there. Bev, I know Bev. She's not really Mrs. Myroff, but she's older. I don't know. How do I say? Now she's a senior, but she was middle aged when I met her. Yeah. Uh, So that's how I can't pay for food if Joellen doesn't give me any money, because she's spending it on herself. I know, but why? Because I never saw her again. She could have been in jail or prison because I never saw her again. She didn't have to go someplace where I'll never see her again and tie up money that I can't use in banking. And what else do you want? Because you're doing jail and prison on all the points anyway. Anything you do, if you say I'm a teacher, all those things you do as a teacher, they're all to go to jail and prison. And especially because Joellen was a 4-year-old. She grew up to be a teacher. I know her at age 5 and onwards. Joellen, at age 5 and onwards, she's grown up to be a teacher. She has teachers. Did she ask all of her teachers if she could do that? She didn't ask me either. Well, I need the money. Is that why she went away with it? Yeah, but I need the money. I need whatever money she can give me. Isn't that why she's a friend? Does she think she's a friend because I'm going to give her money? Whoa, can I get a loaded gun and blow her head off? Yeah. I don't want any such kind of false pretense that she would be a friend. I don't want to smile the miles for Joellen if she's not a friend who's going to give me money. This is my chocolate milk the wrong way. It's from Mitch Hello, and I knew him a long time ago before I was working. Yeah, but I had money from working, so I don't have to ask Mitch Hello for any food. Now Mitch Hello is surprising and supplying food over here, and Joellen is still not. Yeah, but that was the point of working. She's not a Moser. That was the point. She's past that. It would be Moser who's giving me anything. Well, who's the bank teller that I know personally who would give me money because I'm me? Well, you can't have any of it, not even $1. But what if you go away with all of it? Did you go away with all of it? I would say if you don't give me all of the money and you keep none of it, not even $1, and then you go to jail and prison if you give me any kind of attitude. You put your attitude in jail and prison. Did you just take your attitude away with all the money you owed me? How much money was it that you owed me? Because you don't know that.